and people can hear us now. If there was anyone watching,
Alright,
that is.
it's time for Shark Fact.
Yes, shark fact.
Yes.
Except I don't have that, so someone else.
Sorry, I'm trying to find a good one. A lot of these are like, let's see. The largest fish caught with a rod and reeled was a great white shark, the weight of 2,664 pounds and almost 17 feet long.
Wow.
So a fish was caught, and then a great white shark, I think, was reeled in. Oh no, it's a rod and reel.
They caught a fish, and then a great white bit onto it.
No, okay, I got that wrong. So, I got that wrong again. So the largest fish caught on a rod and reel was a great white shark, because sharks are in the fish family.
Yeah.
Another fun fact. Yeah.
Cool.
I realized I forgot to get a token ready for Mitchell, so keep stalling for time while I get that prepared.
Okay, I guess I'll find a paint fact. The color royal purple was originally made by crushing, I believe it was snail shells, and it was very hard to get because of the rarity of the snails and stuff. So it was also illegal at some point to wear it. I think it was either Caesar or one of the royal families that made it illegal to wear purple. Unless you were royal. Sorry.
Trying to think of a interesting fact I've heard.
Interesting factoid.
Oh, I know an interesting fact. Actually, it's a quote from Abraham Lincoln. Thanks to the internet, a lot of quotes these days are hard to tell the validity of.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
Abe Lincoln.
Yep, definitely Abraham Lincoln.
Sounds like something Bill and I would say.
Wise.
Yeah.
Another paint fact, there used to be a paint pigment called mummy brown, and it was made with actual mummies. And when painters found out they were using actual mummies in their paintings, they lost their minds. One painter was reported to bury the paint and was crying and stuff. It was not a fun time.
Oh boy. I think I'm ready to go now.
Alright, so no more paint or shark facts. Yeah. Got it.
I was gonna say I had this great joke about amnesiacs, but I completely forgot it. So, moving on. Where we left off last time, the party had met a new member and basically just walked from one village to the City of Light. And they got paid for escorting a merchant there, and even found some valuables along the way. Speaking of which, I forget, Chen, did you actually give any of the valuables or tell anyone about the valuables you got?
I said nothing.
Okay, just making sure.
I specifically said that I said nothing.
Okay, I couldn't remember, so I just got to be specific on some of those details. So, the party then went to the tavern and took a long rest, and we're going to start the next day. Is there any reason anyone would try and wake up before other people, other than Karton, who I know you meditate, right?
I don't know about tonight because he got drunk, really drunk. So I figured probably.
Even when drunk, I don't think drow can sleep. Like I don't think they can sleep. Period.
Is that elves can sleep? It's just they don't normally because meditation is probably a lot quicker. In fact, that's something you learn as an elf is how to meditate, sleep.
Okay. I was just I thought they didn't, considering the fact that they can't be put to sleep with magic.
Well, they can. It's just they've got advantage on saving throws.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Anyways.
Yeah.
I'd like to try to get up early.
Okay. I do this a little weird in that the lower the I have everybody who wants to try and wake up early to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And it's actually the lower, the sooner you wake up, or easier you wake up. Which I know is weird, and I don't want to put a downside on people with high Constitution, but usually Constitution means you can sleep through things.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm trying to wake up sooner as well.
Okay.
That's
go ahead
12.
Okay.
That was not a saving throw, but yeah.
Do you have any modifiers for a Constitution saving throw?
No, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, same thing. So Jingo wakes up first. Kind of ready to do things.
Oh yeah, didn't Jingo like expose himself?
I didn't want to like wake up and do anything. I just wanted to wake up before Carton tried to stab me. Again.
I mean, he hasn't said anything
we don't
about
have.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say we don't have anywhere to go, so he doesn't need to stab you awake.
I'm so glad to hear there's logic to your madness.
He explained it when you guys tried to attack him after he stabbed you, or I guess he punched you. He was like, "We gotta go." I would like he doesn't just randomly stab people awake. Only if we gotta go.
Sure.
Yes, that is perfect reasoning for why you should or should not stab someone.
Hey, different culture.
So Jingo does wake up a bit before everybody else. Actually, I still want Carton to roll a Constitution saving throw to see if he's still drunk.
That's fair. Or if he's got a hangover, you know.
Yeah.
Nice.
You have like a light hangover whenever you do wake up, but it's Wolf Redmane who seems to wake up second.
All right.
Is there something you wanted to do by waking up early?
Yeah. Oh, I just want to talk to the innkeeper, tavern keeper, whatever. Ask him if there were any jobs nearby that I could help out with regarding monster attacks or something like that.
So you're asking. Sorry, I should probably describe the inn. It's essentially you get bed and breakfast. And there's also a bar kind of downstairs. So kind of generic medieval tavern inn, whatever.
I'll go to the bar then.
So you ask
just
them about that.
Just ask around.
You hear that normally there's in the market there's a board that people put up requests on, and sometimes the temple has a few requests for adventurers, mercenaries, to help with maintaining balance or fighting monsters.
All right, I'll note that to myself and then return to the wherever we're all staying and wait for everyone to wake up.
Okay, and since no one else seemed to have a reason to wake up early, everybody else kind of feel free to be awake now. I just want to say I'll be right back. I need to do something in real life. So talk amongst yourselves and whatnot.
Oh, how dare you leave us to do something?
If there's infighting when I get back, I want to say I'd be disappointed, but it'd be exactly what I expected.
And that's true. I mean, you can't not expect us to not infight. This is just how it is. Alright, have a good time.
What is our current objective?
Not die.
I have
What do you
no
mean
clue.
objective? We don't have
What's
objectives.
that?
Getting rid of
I
this
have a very
hangover.
clear objective.
And what is that, Chen?
Not dying.
Is that it?
Yes.
Oh, it's easy. You
Have
dig
the
3 blocks
opposite
down
of
and then you put 1 block over yourself.
I know, but that requires effort.
Do you like money? Do you like money?
Yes.
Do you like fame?
No.
Okay. Well, I can help you get some money, probably.
Why?
Because you said you like money.
That doesn't mean I want money.
You don't want money?
Chen doesn't have
Sure.
emotions.
Chen doesn't
I
want
was
money.
just going to suggest we head to the market and check out the request board. See if we could help out around here at all.
Well, as long as Light Lady isn't here. Why not?
Light Lady isn't what?
Light Lady isn't here.
Isn't here.
Shall we?
Hey Josh, could you talk a bit closer to your microphone?
No.
Just you were a bit quiet and I already have you set to full.
No.
Oh my god.
The DM has returned. Well, You guys know I'm heading out to the market, and I'm gonna check out the request board because I think we should help out around here. I think we have the capabilities to do so. But if you want to come with me, feel free to. If not, that's fine. But I'll meet you back
I
here.
mean, as long as we're getting paid, I don't see what the issue is.
Exactly. I assume we'll be paid, whether it be money or valuables. So
Okay, I'm coming.
He says begrudgingly.
once again.
Before we continue, are we planning on doing what we did last time and ending up in another village, and then by the next time we come back, we have to leave the village?
It's entirely up to what the players do, I'll say that much.
Okay.
I say we just follow the trail, see where it takes us. I have faith in us to see the job complete and then make it back here safely.
You've got a lot of faith in a bunch of people you don't know.
I have faith in myself.
I can agree to that.
And with that, he's going to walk out and start heading towards the market.
Alright. To find your way there, it's just going down the main road, so I won't need you to roll. See if you find your way.
All right.
Doesn't-
Did anyone
he
know
doesn't
that
want
or-
you to roll to see if you find your way.
What?
He doesn't want you to roll to see if you find your way because that is a bad idea.
We've had too many cases of people just rolling terribly that I've decided to not ask it as frequently.
What?
Yeah, like
I'm
you
just
rolled
curious.
a 1. Okay, you
What check would
find
that
yourself
be?
outside the city.
Well, normally I do survival for directions, because I don't know what
I
else
have
to
a
go.
+6. This doesn't mean anything, but I'm just curious what I would have gotten. See, I would have been fine.
I just don't like to take the risk, considering
That's true.
that red where there was a fire was one of the causes of a bad roll. Someone ended up outside the city with a bad roll. And then someone else actually got money from a surprisingly good roll. after a
Alright.
really bad roll.
Ah.
So it's rather interesting if you leave things like that completely up to fate.
Yeah,
Good
that's
luck.
true. Did anyone come with me, or am I just going alone?
And if there's money, Carton will follow.
I'm coming.
And
Jingo?
I will follow at a distance. I'm still very wary because of what happened at the edge of the city.
all right. So the party makes their way down to the market, and I can re-show the picture of the market. This is kind of what it looks like. The stalls. Pardon?
Is the nice dwarf there still?
Roll perception.
Okay.
You do not see the dwarf.
He was so nice.
An elf got along with the dwarf? Interesting.
I don't know if I've made this apparent yet since you've been here, but as I said before, drow are usually viewed as evil or the cause of the darkness. True. So in general, I kind of hate doing it, but in general, I've kind of been having NPCs treat Carton poorly. And so he meets one nice dwarf. Anyways, so as I said, you guys eventually make your way to the market. It's not too much trouble to find one of the request boards around the market. And it actually seems a lot emptier than usual. And there's only...
any?
Pardon?
Go ahead.
There's only 2 requests on it that you guys can see. And one of them is just asking for help at a nearby farm, just with helping farming because someone got sick. And the other one is...
I'm sorry. It's poor timing.
It was not meant like that. And the other one just seems to be a advertisement for a store instead of a request, which is technically illegal, but it still happens from time to time.
I'm gonna take that advertisement, I'm gonna tear it down, and I'm gonna just kind of pocket it.
For
okay.
What?
Do you want to know where the advertisement was for, or did you just want to take it down?
I'll go ahead and notice what it's for.
It was just a general store.
Okay.
Not the one you went to before.
Okay.
I was just wondering why you were doing what you were doing.
Well, it was illegal. Someone's got to run these streets.
And it doesn't have to be us.
What was it for, though?
It was just a general store.
Yeah, but what were you supposed to do?
Just like,
sorry.
Hey, the store exists. Come buy things.
It's just that usually when people do stuff like that, they have a reason. It's not just, oh, I'm helping maintain the law, like a good citizen. Since when have you heard of adventurers doing that?
Your character?
Yes, and only my character. I've never seen anyone else do it. Anyways,
well, I don't really want to farm.
However, Carton, are you paying attention to these requests?
Yes.
Well, request and advertisement. On the request to help the farmer, let me just check something before I continue. I want to make sure I'm not thinking you have an ability you don't. Okay, you do. You see that it's actually a request to steal something.
Oh.
It's in Thieves' Cant.
Finally, I get to use it.
It's basically asked like a job for a heist, requesting help.
Okay, he takes it off the board and goes, "We can do this one."
You want to do what?
It's a heist.
It's a what?
It's a heist.
It's a what?
Heist.
Of what? Carrots from the ground?
It doesn't actually, in Thieves' Cant, it doesn't actually say what the heist is for. It's basically just looking for help, come to this street at this time, which is this day, but later in the day, kind of towards sunset, if you're interested.
Well, Carton, if you want to do it, I'll do it with you.
Don't encourage him.
And you just did.
I know, that's the problem.
I would like to specify that other than saying that it's a heist, he has not described that's in Thieves' Cant. So your characters are likely confused.
That's true. He did not say that. Carton, what do you mean it's a heist? It's asking us to go farming.
It's in Thieves' Cant.
What's that?
Great.
It's just language thieves use, so that, you can put up a brochure for a heist in the middle of the town without anybody realizing it's a heist.
And this has never been detected ever before.
Not unless you know it.
I want you to think about that logic very carefully.
I don't know. Hangover, so shut up.
I'm gonna pull that advertisement back. Go to car. Is this Thieves' Cant too?
There is no apparent Thieves' Cant on it.
Okay.
To
Yes.
Carton, I mean.
You say yes.
Yes.
I just want to specify to the players, if something's in Thieves' Cant, it does not look like anything special to anyone that doesn't know Thieves' Cant. It looks like just normal conversation or advertisements or whatever.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to specify that.
Alright. Well, Carton, would you like to investigate this heist, per se?
I mean, why not? We've got nothing else to do.
So,
Before we do that, go ahead.
I was just gonna say to Noah, I also have Druidic now. So if you wanted to make something hidden in Druidic, I might notice that.
Okay. Just letting you know, Druidic is not something you'd likely find in the middle of a city.
Yeah.
So, but thanks for letting me know.
You're welcome.
We should definitely check out that heist, I guess. But before we do that, I do want to check out the temple. I remember the man in the inn saying that the temple sometimes hires adventurers to go and do stuff. I'm gonna go check that out, and then I'll go ahead and walk towards the temple, I guess.
Is anyone following, or just letting him go?
I catch up to him like from the edge where I was watching, and say, "I'll come with you."
All right, I'm glad to have you. Let's go.
What about Chen and Carton? What are they doing?
Guess following.
I'm following.
Okay, so you guys make your way through the market, going between the stalls and whatnot, making it to the temple. And The map doesn't really do it justice. The temple is a very, very large building. And at the top is the largest light crystal that you guys have ever seen. And it's obvious that the temple was a very expensive to build, but it also has functionality and not only beauty in mind. So and when you enter it, it leads into this large lobby, kind of giving this open feel. And there's various desks with people behind them, each with different purposes, anywhere from disputes over land to getting a license in a certain type of business. And there is a desk for hiring mercenaries, which would likely be where you would need to go.
I will go there.
Is there like a private room, bathroom, or anything that I could dip into?
There are various bathrooms throughout the building. You have not been here enough to know where they are, so you'd likely have to ask someone.
I'd like to go find one.
You're not going to ask anyone, you're just going to try and find one?
I'm just going to try and find one.
Okay. We'll come back to you when you find one.
Bold strategy. Roll a survival check.
I mean, survival I use more for directions than randomly wandering around trying to find something. That'd more be an investigation.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, that's a good point. Roll investigation.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to come up.
Okay, yeah, we'll get back to you later.
Yeah, should I roll like for time or something? Or is that...
Don't worry, I already have something in my head. And I do a lot of rolls behind the scenes when it's related to time, so I'll let you know when I do. Anyways, so Wolf, Redmayne, did you say you're going towards the
mercenary? Yeah.
Okay. There's a fairly nice lady that kind of motions towards the seat when you approach her and asks how you're doing after doing the symbol for the goddess Lyra. Which, I forget what the symbol actually is, but imagine like people making a cross over their chest, but you know, whatever the symbol actually is.
Okay.
It's 3 stars. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember.
They start drawing on their chest.
Well, that would be all. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm doing alright. I'm just looking for work, looking for things to do.
Oh.
Looking for leads.
Do you have any specialties?
I'm pretty good archer, and I can sneak around pretty well. I'm pretty good at going around undetected.
Oh, we don't currently have any work that you would be able to assist us with, but if you come back again tomorrow, I'll let you know if anything's changed.
What work do you have?
Nothing that would really fit fighters.
Okay. It's more farming, guys.
No, it's trying to turn us into farmers.
Forget D&D. It's time for Stardew Valley.
Farming simulator.
What are you talking about? We're entering into Animal Crossing here.
Nice.
And then from there we move on to Doom.
Wait, what?
Didn't you know Animal Crossing is directly related to Doom?
Yes, but no.
What do you mean no?
Minecraft.
Ah, yes, you're right. How could I forget? Haha, I've been tricking you. We aren't playing D&D, we're playing Minecraft.
I want to go punch the wall and try and get resources.
It hurts.
I'd like to find the
I
nearest
know.
tree.
Pardon?
I'd like to find the nearest tree. Is it birch? Oak? Dark oak?
This small decorative tree on her desk. You know, the nicely trimmed type.
I punch it.
Bonsai tree.
You get a splinter.
Oh.
Okay.
Straighten my finger hole that isn't there anymore.
Back on track. After that is around the time that Jingo finds a bathroom. What does Jingo want to do?
I go in and I change into my Lightkeeper cloak.
Oh my
I
god.
put everything else away into my bag. By that I mean like any visible sign that I'm not a Lightkeeper, like weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, Lightkeepers have
and other
weapons,
things.
but not all of them.
Not my weapons.
Good point.
Especially not a level 1 Lightkeeper. So I put on my cloak and I will let myself look like a similar to Lena, but maybe slightly taller and with brown hair, straight brown hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I make myself look like that, and I want to go try to get into the higher levels.
Sorry. I realized the music stopped.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm doing a full infiltration. I'm trying to get a higher level Lightkeeper cloak.
Oh my god.
Okay. So sorry, how exactly are you trying to do that? Are you just looking for anyone that's higher up, or?
There was from the lobby. I can go into. Is it just into the library and then?
There's various
there,
doors
you can go...
to various parts of the temple. Then there's also kind of like behind all the desks. There's stairs going up to a second floor that seems to be more administrative stuff.
I want to try and go up to the second floor.
Okay. You managed to get... there's a few people that are making sure no one who doesn't belong doesn't go up there. Or, do anything bad throughout the building. But no one seems to take a second look at you as you do.
Yes. On the second floor, I want to look for a Lightkeeper cloak that looks fancier than mine.
Like an unattended one, or just one on a person? Or both?
Both, actually, because if it's on a person, I can see where they go and try to follow them to higher levels.
Okay, roll perception, and then we'll go back to Wolf Redmane and the rest of the party for now.
Yeah.
Just really quickly, anyone that is just looking around in general and thinks they might see Jingo, roll perception and insight. It's a very hard roll, but
Perception and insight.
it's only if you guys think you might notice.
I might as well go for it. I'll take it with disadvantage, though, because I probably would not be looking out for that. It'd just be kind of like a, oh, hey.
And Jingo, really quickly, could you roll either deception or performance as well? Because you
I
do
got
have to get.
1919.
Pardon?
I got a 1919 with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Carton does notice does notice the person that's walking up the stairs who is doing a pretty good job of making it look like they belong, but there's a few hesitant moments and whatnot that make them just look a little suspicious, but you have no idea who they are. And Wolf Redmane definitely... actually, same response. I forgot, at disadvantage. I was looking at the 25 insight. I was like, yeah. You also notice there's someone that's acting a little hesitant going up the stairs.
Nah, I won't. By a newbie.
And does Carton do anything with this knowledge?
Nope. Let bygones be bygones, I guess, or let thieves do what they gotta do. He gets it.
Okay. Now, like, other than that, is there anything the rest of the party wants to do?
Were there any other request boards in the market that had more stuff on them? Were they all?
There's several request boards throughout the market, but usually it's people go around posting the same ones on all the boards.
Got it. Well, Carton, shall we investigate heist you claim is on that farming ad? Or help wanted?
It's gonna be later in the evening, so I guess.
Sounds good to me. We can pass our time.
So what are you guys doing?
I'll just kind of go peruse, see what there is to offer.
In the market?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in particular that interests you? Be them knickknacks, hobby items, weapons, whatever.
Yeah, probably a better bow. If they got any like enchanted bows, that'd be cool.
I would like to be looking around for someone who sells healing potions.
And
maybe.
Carton?
I'm going to just follow Wolf, I guess.
Okay.
I got nothing better to do.
Yeah, I also want to add better than studded leather armor.
Anything better than stud leather armor or light armor?
Light armor.
Okay.
Light armor.
I have to Google what light armor there is. I forget.
Oh, you're good.
One of the good things about being so used to not knowing things is I'm so used to having to Google things that I can probably do it faster than most GMs.
There you go.
I mean, Googling
Studded
information
leather.
seems like
Sorry, go ahead.
a pretty common skill to be able to Google things.
True, but you'd be surprised the amount of times I've helped people on campus that literally their problem was they didn't Google their problem.
Wow.
So, and when I say they didn't Google their problem, I mean I did a quick Google search and found the answer immediately, not even having to click on a website or anything. Anyways.
That's bad.
Yeah, I'm just saying Googling is a skill that not everyone has. But in terms of light armor, studded leather is the best.
Oh, okay.
So, but you can try and get enchanted studded leather, but it's not a
I'll be right back, guys. I'm
thing.
sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
But it's not a very what?
Enchanted armor isn't as common.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go and look for that, and
So I'm gonna go back to Jingo for now.
Okay.
So, Jingo, you managed to spot someone that's wearing a pretty fancy-looking cloak that was also going up the steps when you were, and is going off to a side area where there seems to be more steps going up as well. And there's 2 guards kind of standing next to the stairway that they're going up now.
Can I look for like a pitcher of water or something a servant type might carry to try and follow them?
There was something that fit that description in the bathroom. You could also
That's
just
not
roll
fast
perception again, or investigation.
Yeah, I'd like to. I think perception would be better, even though my investigation's higher, because I'm just trying to notice something quickly so I can try and follow that person up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
It's just to help me bluff my way through.
You spot a flower vase that's currently in use on a pedestal. And by in use, I mean it's decorative. And has flowers in it.
I grab it.
Do you remove the flowers or just take it as it is?
I take the whole thing,
Okay.
and I go to follow the person up those same stairs.
Hold it right there. What are you doing?
I'm taking these up there. I was told to move them by my superior.
Go ahead and roll deception. Give me a second. He kind of eyes you suspiciously. Well, even if you have orders, you need to get one of those slips from a higher up that says you can go through.
Or could I just follow them and I point to the person going up the stairs? It'd be much faster, and honestly, I'd be in a bit of trouble if I don't do this right now.
Roll deception again.
Ooh, wow, that's good.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
Alright, who do I have to fight?
Everyone in the market, the entire market's attacking you.
Yeah, and there's a ring of fire around it too.
Yes, and everyone's now a zombie. Can't forget that fact.
I honestly can't tell if you guys are joking because that's not outside of the realm of possibility.
Well, you see, Mitchell found a Necronomicon, and he just couldn't help but open it.
Yes. Again, this is not outside the realm of possibility for this party. And the last time I had to leave in the middle of the session, I ended up having to fight the party, so you know.
Wait, what? Wait, when? I'm confused. When did this happen?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Okay, it was at the very start.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yes.
I wouldn't say that
I
was
had
the
to go.
last time you had to leave in the middle of a session.
Okay, that's true.
It was more like the first time.
Yes. Anyways.
Anyways, nothing has happened with your group. I'm focusing on Cone right now. And speaking of which, the guards kind of looks at you with this look like he understands what it's like to get in trouble for something outside of your control. And then just kind of waves you through and says, just don't tell anyone I let you through.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not allowed to do this.
Thank you very much. And I go up the stairs.
So the stairs kind of go into kind of like a circular staircase that goes up for a decent while. Or spiral staircase, I believe that's what they're called.
Yeah.
And you notice the man gets off on the 4th floor, and each floor is pretty tall, giving plenty of space for each floor itself. And there seems to be at least 2 floors higher from this staircase.
Is the staircase open, or does it have openings at each floor level?
It has a doorway into each floor.
Okay. Can I roll perception or something to see if there are guards outside the door on the 4th floor?
Go ahead and roll. Perception.
Yeah, I figure that's the better one.
You can hear various people talking inside, but you don't hear the sound of any armor or anything like that a guard might wear.
Okay. I'll walk out into the 4th floor and find a good spot to set the vase of flowers.
The floor seems to be mostly a bunch of desks and, well, basically they're a bunch of cubicles, but more medieval. I don't know how else to word that.
Okay.
And there's a few tables just sitting around that are also have drawers. So, not tables, cabinets. And you could likely set it on one of them.
Yeah, I set it down on one of those, and look around the room to see if there's an unattended cloak that is fancier than mine.
Roll perception. It's not too hard to notice that there's actually a coat rack that a bunch of people have put their cloaks on. Kind of towards the door that you came through, but off to the side so you wouldn't have noticed it upon first entering.
Okay.
You don't see the man who you were following before's cloak on there, so he likely went further in. And this is a rather large area, but because of the amount of things throughout the room, you can't see very far into it. It's kind of like rows of cubicles, as I said. But the walls of the cubicles are too high for you to see over.
Is there anyone close to that rack?
You see someone grabbing their cloak and leaving the room, but after that, no one else.
Okay, I want to stealthily grab the fanciest looking cloak I can from that rack and put it in my bag.
Roll investigation and religion. You manage to spot a cloak that seems to be the cloak of a paladin. You don't know where the paladin would be, but the paladins of the Lightkeepers are fairly high ranked, and that would likely be the best one there. However, the rest seem to be kind of just people who are part of the Lightkeepers, but are kind of like basic administrative jobs.
Okay. I want to first try and take the paladin cloak, and then try and take a administrative cloak.
Okay.
Stealthily.
Roll for sleight of hand and stealth. Or sorry, sleight of hand or stealth.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna use inspiration though for taking the paladin cloak.
Okay. So, you managed to grab the cloak so naturally that even if anyone was watching you, they wouldn't think anything about it. Now that you have the cloak, what are you trying to do?
I put it in my bag.
Okay. Anything else?
That was just for the paladin cloak, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Now I try to take Wait, hold on. How should I do this? I would like to replace. No, that's a bad idea. I'd just like to try and take an administrative cloak as well.
Okay, roll again. Yeah, you take it just fine.
Okay,
Don't
I'll
slip
put that
up
one
or
in my
anything.
bag as well. And after I put that in my bag, I will not be greedy and go back downstairs.
The guard that was at the bottom of the stairs kind of nods to you as you walk by, and in a glad you got what you need done kind of way.
I lightly, not lightly. I quietly say thank you and attempt to do the goddess Lyra symbol thing.
Roll either religion or history.
Another roll that does not truly matter.
You do it a little clumsily, but he seems to kind of chalk it up to being a newbie.
Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't try to put that better robe on.
So from there, do you just go?
Yeah, I just go back to the lobby, or not the lobby. I find that bathroom again and change back into my regular clothes and face.
Okay. Really quickly, I want to ask. I probably should have done this sooner. Were you entering the men's or the women's bathroom?
That's a good point. Depends on the form I was in when I entered.
I mean, you originally entered as a man.
I know.
But I think you said you left as a woman. So are you now
I
going
did.
in the women's bathroom?
I am.
Okay. Roll perception. You manage to hear that there's someone in one of the stalls in there with you. And it's not like a like modern day stall. It's kind of like there's a wall divider, giving some privacy to multiple toilets.
I will change into then just like a female Jingo, still wearing the clothes that I need to exit the bathroom wearing, and I will just like that walk out the lobby,
Okay.
out to the lobby, and then leave the temple.
Okay. And are you gonna try and find the rest of the party, or?
I am, but I'm gonna dip into an alley first to change my face back to Jingo.
Okay.
I didn't know if, like, between there you'd wanted to go back to them or not, so I didn't mention it.
Okay. Could everyone roll investigation to see if you investigation or perception to see if you find what you're looking for in the market, be it party or items?
I'll roll perception.
And Damien?
Well, I wasn't looking for anything. I'm just following. Unless
Okay.
I'm looking for a job board. Am I looking for a job board? Is that what we're doing?
No, he's just browsing the market.
Yeah,
I'm
you,
good.
you have the heist.
Yeah.
Job.
I mean, I can help out. I'll help out if that helps.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can help Wolf.
Nat 20 here.
That's not a nat 20.
Yeah, it's
No,
a,
I meant. Yeah, it's a 14.
Yeah.
And even if I was taking the 20, it's still technically a 14.
Anyways, so we'll find what he's looking for first with the help of Carton, and manages to find, and let me make sure I do this right. What type of bow are you looking for? Longbow, short
Longbow.
longbow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you managed to find a +1 longbow. So,
Yeah, that's huge.
lightly enchanted longbow.
Okay.
Now give me a second while I go through several websites until one of them finally tells me a price.
Yeah.
That's my least favorite part of doing this, is you have to go through like 7 or 8 different websites before you finally find one that tells you the price.
Well, it's not paywalled.
Yeah.
I almost forgot to add my newfound items.
Okay, well, apparently there's an entire part of the rule set in the Dungeon Master's Guide telling how to price them. But I don't have that readily available on this computer.
Oof.
So, it does give a general range, so I'm just gonna give it a roll. It appears to be 301 gold coins.
Oh, that's a lot. I don't have that.
Yes, magical weapons are generally expensive.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I'll sell mine to him.
You'll sell your what?
My current. We're shooting what, 300 gold roughly, right?
It's 301 gold.
Okay. So if I throw in my longbow, how much do we think we could lower that? Give you my current longbow as well.
Deadly weapons are also about the same on finding a price. It's about 50 gold, but selling a used one is likely going to get you 10 gold at most.
Okay. I have 2 short swords I've never.
Give me a second.
I'm literally just going through my inventory right now.
I'll tell you this much: you're likely not to get to 300 gold with starting equipment.
That's true. I have a total of 66 gold pieces amongst all my money.
Yeah, short sword are normally worth 10 gold, so used would be a lot less than that.
Well,
What was that?
Quick perception check on that shopkeeper of 18. How's he what race is he? Does he look like he could hold his own in a fight, or does he look? I don't know.
It's a fairly sturdy woodworker.
Okay.
He likely had someone else do the actual enchanting, or someone else sold him the bow, and he's now reselling it. But the man seems like he's been doing physical work all his life, and you even notice a few scars kind of hidden by some of his clothes.
Okay.
And off to the side of him, under the table, is another bow, and this one actually looks even better than the one that you're trying to look at, with no ulterior motives whatsoever.
Okay. Hey, Carton.
Yeah.
Could you do me a favor and just hold a conversation with this guy for me real fast?
Oh, jeez. We're doing this.
Yes.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Please tell me I'm not near them.
No, you're
No.
looking for your own thing, which I completely forgot what it was.
Healing potion. I was
Healing
looking
potion,
for a
yeah.
healing potion.
So you're in a
Okay.
completely different part of the market from the weapons.
Alright, thank you. Alrighty. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be in this situation.
It's for the
So is Carton gonna go up and try and distract the store owner?
Oh.
Was that a yep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I have
Roll
+4.
deception or performance.
Oh.
Ooh.
Dang.
He
Yeah,
seems
that's what...
he seems pretty thoroughly distracted as you get him talking about tanning and wood carving, and he seems very interested on those subjects and kind of tunes out a lot of stuff while he does so.
Alright. While he's doing that, I'm gonna sneak on over to that other better looking bow and just kind of try to grab it.
So that's I just want to
really
give you a general idea of how it's set up. His stall is set up so that it's to the left and right there's counters, and to the front there's also a counter. And to get to the bow that's behind the counter and below, you'd have to kind of go all the way around behind him, which is for the most part filled with merchants and whatnot going to their markets or restocking supplies.
Okay, then I'll just try to get the +1 if I can.
Okay, roll either sleight of hands, or actually, how are you trying to steal it? Just
I'm just trying to sneak in and grab it.
sneak in and grab it. Roll stealth.
Alright. Don't let me down.
Okay, you managed to hello.
Is everyone still
Hello.
alive?
For
Yeah,
now,
Wait a
no
few
problem.
minutes on that one.
I'll give you an
Oh,
answer
God.
in like 5 minutes. It won't take too long.
You might get arrested.
Wolf, I put you in charge, Mitchell.
I'm
So-
definitely not the one breaking the law.
I think you want. I think you're gonna want to have a unbubble next to Chen.
Yes, you're not
Yeah.
like
Probably.
that would be a good
Like-
time to not unbubble next to
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be a
drow.
horrible time.
Continue what
Or
you
the
guys were
wolf.
saying, and then you can get caught up.
Okay, so you kind of like walk through the crowd, kind of unassumingly, kind of like Assassin's Creed style, holding your hood up and walking behind other people with hoods, and then moving off
Oh,
into another
no.
group, and approach the bow without anyone seeing you.
Alright.
Roll sleight of hands for me with advantage.
I trust you.
Okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay. 17.
So you manage to kind of grab it casually, and then, walk off to the side, and the shopkeeper seems none the wiser, still distracted by Carton.
Alright.
Oh god.
Back up to Well,
Pardon?
I'll just kind of. I'll let Carton know we need to get going.
I'm gonna keep talking with the shopkeeper for like at least a few more minutes before I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I gotta get back to my travels as an adventurer mercenary. You know.
And what is Wolf doing while waiting for Karton to finish up his conversation?
I'm staying down the row a little bit out of sight of the merchant and just kind of waiting until Karton comes my way, and then I'll just kind of link up with him, and then we'll go.
Okay, so I just want to briefly describe the conversation that Karton was having. The man actually... What?
I would love to hear it. I'm always interested in what other people are like with their professions.
At first, he kind of gives... when you approached him, he kind of looked upset, like the way people normally look at you when you approach them. But after you started talking with him, he seemed like he was kind of second-guessing himself as he started having such a great conversation with you. And by the end, he actually kind of seemed like a nice guy. And
that sucks for
and
I feel so bad.
And even at one point offered you a discount for a normal bow. Do you want to buy the bow? It's a longbow, by the way, just a normal longbow. Do you want to buy it or?
Me?
Yeah, just finish
no,
the
I don't use bows.
Okay, I just thought I'd ask. So yeah, when you're walking away, he kind of like gives you a happy wave and come back again, and I'll give you the discount's still on the table.
Thank you, good sir.
I'm sorry, this hurts me so much.
Me as a player, I'm just aching right now.
What did you guys do?
Well,
I mean, I'm happy to see that the map's not on fire.
I mean,
That's usually my thing.
you guys never
let's give it
checked.
30 minutes.
You guys never checked to see if this fire was completely put out, so you
Oh,
don't
gosh.
know.
Hey,
is
got
it just
plus
still on
one
fire
buff.
because we
I see
haven't
this as an
known
absolute
whether
win.
Wow. Yeah. So a little recap, I guess, for Rena.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what happened was the party went to the market looking for a quest. They found a job, well, what originally looked like a farmer requesting help on his farm while he's sick. But Karton quickly pointed out it's actually seeking people to help with a heist in Thieves' Cant. And after that, the party went to the temple to see if they had any work for them. And then, meanwhile, Jingo goes off on his own and puts on the cloak and then infiltrates the temple a bit further and gets a paladin's cloak and then leaves.
Wait,
He
who
also
was
got
that?
an administrator's cloak as well.
Oh, yeah.
Who was
Yeah.
that?
That was Jingo.
Jingo? Oh gosh.
Yeah, and I did that
Collecting all
all
the
using.
cloaks.
I did that only using like the apprentice cloak that I found.
Wow.
So imagine what he gets
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah.
At
I
this
just
rate, he'll take
waltz up
Lena's
to-
cloak without her realizing. Like, he'll just have all the jackets.
Yeah.
Never be cold again.
And then in the meantime, Wolf Redmane convinced Karton to distract a shopkeeper and then stole a +1 longbow, which the stats for that are actually pretty easy to find if you don't already know what a +1 longbow does.
Was the other one a +2?
You weren't entirely sure what it was. You just saw that there was one that looked better and fancier under the table.
All right, that's fine.
I have a. Actually, never mind. I have a question, but I forget what it was.
What is Chen doing?
I was trying to buy a healing potion.
Aw, I'm so proud of you.
No!
So,
You were prepared for if someone went down without me.
I still don't have it because this happened.
So we're going to now go to Lena, who's now waking up in the tavern. We're going to say this was a bit before what was currently going on with the rest of the party, and wasn't too long after the party left for the market. And when you wake up, you find that everybody's gone, except for the bubbled Torin, who I guess is sleeping in a room or something.
She's kind of gonna sigh and get up and go down, get ready, and just go downstairs and try to ask and investigate where her party may have gone, and I'll hopefully find them.
Well, there was one of the group that you came in with yesterday that was asking about where they could find work, and then not long after he headed out after I told him the market and the temple.
I see. Which one was that?
Pardon?
Sorry. Which one was it? Out of character.
That was Wolf asking.
Okay, well.
Where the party was. He was the only one that actually came in with you when you entered the tavern originally.
Right. Yeah. She thanks her, and then, he heads out, I guess, and tries to go to the market and then the temple to find them.
Okay. Roll investigation or perception.
Investigation. We're gonna do perception.
Okay. You managed to spot Wolf as you kind of walk in to the market. He was kind of in the weapons section. It's just kind of standing off to the side. And as you approach, you see Karton walk up to him as well.
Can I roll insight to see if they're being suspicious?
Sure, roll insight.
I'm gonna do it at disadvantage too, because she's gonna be naive and she really trusts Wolf for some reason.
I'll give you a hint. It doesn't need to be at disadvantage.
Okay, well.
Although, quick question for Karton: is your character as distraught about what you just did as you are in real life?
No.
Okay. I just thought I'd ask.
Come on.
It doesn't take much to notice that Wolf Redmane is holding two bows and kind of hiding one. So.
She's gonna walk up to the two and she's gonna like tug on Karton's ear, like, "You ditched me!"
So I let you rest.
Do you want him to stab you next time?
No.
Yeah. Next time I'll just stab you like I did my brother.
No need, no stabby. I'm not sure if I can trust you guys out alone. It seems every time I leave you alone, something happens. Like, especially Jingo, he's got pretty sticky hands, and she kind of like looks at Wolf a bit, kind of like.
You like my new bow?
But you shouldn't. He doesn't yell this, but he says, "I'm a known assassin. You should not trust me. You shouldn't trust anybody in this group, except maybe Chen, because he doesn't have emotions. You can guess what he's going to do, and that's probably going to be what he needs to do to survive."
Oh no, if he has no emotions, that means he probably thinks logically, and if he has the choice between killing 100 people to save everyone in the city, or, he might take the logical rather than the emotional.
Oh my god.
Unless killing 100 people versus one person, if you kill the 100 people, you get $1,000. But if you kill the one person, you get 1 copper. Then, would Chen kill the 100 people, or would he kill the one? That is a true question,
I
DM.
did not follow any of that.
I like the fact you guys are asking the important questions.
So you guys were just shopping then. Why do you need 2 bows?
Oh, I upgraded.
I was honestly just following him.
You know you can sell one to get money back when you buy a new one.
Oh, sorry. Quick question. Could I have Karton to roll perception to see if he actually saw this bow stealing, or if he just was told to talk and doesn't know why?
Oh, he saw.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, he saw you take the bow. He didn't see you approach it, but he saw you take it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on a second.
To have 2 bows.
Okay.
You never know when you might need someone else.
Sorry, what was that? It was broken up.
Oh, I just kind of said, it never hurts to have one good break.
Deception roll, right?
He needs to roll deception. You need to roll insight again.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
man.
It's so hard. I want Lena to be naive, but her insight's an 8. Like-
She isn't naive then. Maybe she's just, you know. I mean,
Well,
there's a
she
difference
could
from
believe
innocence
in
and
good-
naive.
no.
Well, you know, dogs
she
are generally
rolls-
good tells of characters. Maybe it's like that.
Yeah.
Might not
Uh,
necessarily know it, but
Roll a 2. Roll a 2. Roll a 2.
I already rolled.
Oh, I didn't see it. Dang it.
Yeah, she rolled a 14.
yeah, you don't
take the
know
right one.
exactly what's suspicious about it, but you can tell he's lying about something.
She's kind of grab him down to her height and
By
quietly.
the ear, I'm guessing.
Yes. Quietly, so Kartan doesn't hear her. She is going to say something that I am sending in PM.
Okay.
Roll for stealth.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
No,
It's a
no.
joke.
Honestly, I kind of want them to roll for stealth and you to roll for perception.
Oh crap. Okay.
I mean, that's what I usually do when someone might overhear something.
Okay.
I will mention
Do
though the stealth would be at advantage because you're in a crowded, noisy area.
Okay.
Do you need me to roll it as well?
Whoever's
just-
whispering.
You know?
I'm whispering. So all right. Come on. Wait, this. Ah!
Send whatever you
You're
privately
supposed to fail.
send whatever you privately sent
Sorry.
to Wolf Redmane to Karton.
I haven't sent it yet. So.
Oh, we'll send it to both.
Okay.
And if you could send it to me also, that'd be helpful, but you don't need to.
Ah,
Sorry. Just got really high perception.
I'm sorry.
It's almost like he has really large ears for hearing or something.
Yeah.
Because of my eyesight, I can hear everything too.
Perception is all the senses.
Yeah, I know, but I
time.
think the main thing for Drow, because that's a racial skill, is that because they got like 120 dark vision and crud.
All right, I sent it to you.
Yeah, I
Okay,
saw it.
Poor
you see it,
Papa was so
Cartoon?
confused.
Whoa! Oh, we got secrets in this party!
When have we haven't?
John just
think-
sits there like,
I'm just gonna say, I think that makes
why
Karton the
do
one
I
who knows like
know
everyone's secret.
everybody's
I'm good.
secrets.
I'm gonna try to whisper
Oh
something back.
god!
Are you going to try and make it so Karton can't? Okay, yeah, that'd be a yes.
Yeah.
If you want, you can try and roll another perception, Karton.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, no, that's good.
Oh, he's better at whispering than Lena.
What gave it away? The plus 10 modifier to his stealth, or the fact that he just rolled higher?
There's so many secrets in this party. In fact, Chen is actually Karton. Karton is Jingo. Lena is Torin.
And everyone's a shapeshifter.
Yes.
Yeah, I think at this point, Karton knows everyone's secret except for Chen, if Chen even has secrets.
And Torin.
And I'm also gonna send this to Noah.
Okay.
And after I say that, I'm gonna wink at Lena.
What? I'm hearing bees.
Lena's just gonna roll her eyes. and then whisper like to herself, "Goddess Lyra, help me."
I think I heard the tail end of.
What was that?
What did you say, Cohen?
That was the first clear thing I've heard in like the last 30, 40 seconds.
Huh? Wait, you didn't hear any of that?
I was hearing bees from
Okay.
From the moment Joshua started talking about, or no, you started talking about Karton knowing everyone's secrets, and then something.
I heard it fine, so that might be something on your end.
Yeah, it
Could
basically,
be, yeah.
I was saying that Karton probably knows everyone's secret except for Chen's, if Chen even has secrets. And then it was just more conversation, whispering between our characters. Lena rolled her eyes and said, "Goddess Lyra, help me."
So,
Takes it as an actual channel divinity, and she comes down and helps you whisper secrets.
so we're gonna go to Chen now. I forget, what did you roll for your
Healing potion, and I rolled an 8.
An 8. Roll an insight for me.
Would my background help me at all with any of this?
Yeah, you'll be at advantage. You find a very, very obviously fake potion seller that you literally catch them in the act of putting red dye in a water bottle.
I do not care and move on.
You have trouble finding what you're looking for.
Alrighty, I guess I'm finding the party then.
Okay, roll investigation or perception. Let's just say I did a luck roll, and based on your 8, that's what you found, but then their deception was a 2. I was like, okay, how scammy is this place gonna be? And it's just a total sham.
It would have been so funny if he bought like 10 of them, and just like mid-battle, he takes one. It's like, yeah, you don't regain anything. It's just water.
It tastes a little weird.
I finally try to go get a healing potion, and all this happens.
I applaud you for trying.
I was trying.
I'm never gonna try again.
I'm
At
trying
least you
to look
probably don't
for
have to,
a
'cause I
gif
can
of
heal.
Gravity Falls where at some point someone's selling stuff and selling a cleaning thing. It's the sham. Wow, it's total sham.
Basically, any moment with Grunkle Stan ever in his store.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, give me a second.
That episode where he just sees wallets instead of people.
On your way back to the on your way looking for the party, you do actually find a potion store just kind of on the way. Can you roll insight again?
Is it a real one?
You can tell that their potions are real, but they seem to have been watered down some to increase the quantity. but they do seem like they're actual potions.
Nope.
Okay, continuing on.
Yep.
All right.
I'm done with this.
Um,
Chen is done with this.
in the meantime, Jingo finds the group that's in the weapons section of the market.
Yay.
Hey, wait, what is he, or she, what is it appearing as?
I'm back to looking like Jingo.
Okay.
I don't look different right now. I never looked different.
Has anyone actually chatted with Jingo since?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Jingo and I exchanged like 3 words, and that was like, he's to the temple. I'm like, awesome, let's go.
Yeah, and then I ran off and stole a couple cloaks, and they don't know that either, and I want to try and hide it.
Lena's gonna run up to Jinko, seeing that he's okay. He's back, and he's like, "Is everything okay? I'm so sorry." Like, but she like can't. She's stumbling over her own words and can't get out what she's trying to say. But she looks. Her face shows worry.
I just hold my hand out. It's okay. I'm fine. You don't need to worry.
Just really quickly, could Jingo roll deception and everybody else roll insight?
Uh-oh.
Am I there?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Nice.
Carton. A leaf falls on Carton's face again, and he just stares at it.
Thinking
It's
to
a
himself,
4, it's
what's a
not a
leaf
1."
doing in the market? There's no trees in this
4.
market.
That is
God.
2 rules. Oh my god! Look at those rules.
Did Lena and I just roll the same exact thing?
Just with different
Like-
modifiers.
Yes.
Oh
A
my goodness,
16,
that
a
is
16, and a 20, and a 20. Oh my gosh.
So,
Carton has no
Jingo
idea.
trying to kind of make everything seem like it's fine. Actually, kind of for Lena and Wolf, anyways, kind of comes off as if he's trying to change the not change the subject. It seems obvious that he's kind of uncomfortable and trying to not look like he's done something bad.
Oh.
AKA, he looks like he's been up to no good, but you don't know what.
And we know for sure this isn't him just not wanting to talk about what happened the other day, right?
You're unclear,
Well,
you just know that he seems like he's up to no good.
We'll talk about it later, okay? Goddess Lyra, help me. I chose bad friends. Let's just figure out what we are doing next with this whole darkness thing. And where's Chen? Did he finally leave?
Finally leave like it's inevitable.
Is he finally done with us? Like, has he had enough of us, our shenanigans?
It would be perfect if, like, at that moment he walks up.
No, his investigation was not that good from being in a completely different section of the market.
Okay. I don't know. I slipped out to use the bathroom, and they were gone when I came back.
You were taking too long.
In his defense, you guys did
That's
not
right.
wait at all. You did not hesitate, and you did not ask where he was.
Yeah.
That is true.
You weren't even like,
focused.
hey, where's Jingo? You just straight up left the temple.
And other than Chen, I'm pretty sure that was partially just accidental metagaming. But Chen, I can definitely see him doing that.
Yeah.
Let's. What are we doing with this next with the darkness problem? Should we go back to the library, investigate? Like,
No,
We could do that.
we don't
We
need to
could
go back
definitely
to the temple for right now. We're good.
What did you do?
Nothing.
I'm gonna say that
What's
falls
my
under
raise
the
on that?
deception roll from before.
Yeah,
An
which
insight.
is why I'm not attempting to hide it any better with
Yeah.
my own speaking.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. What are you doing?
She just took a big sigh, like she doesn't know what to do anymore with these, with you guys. Let's go somewhere. Anywhere. Let's investigate information about what's going on or something. I don't.
We should probably find. Okay.
Chen?
Keep
Let's
talking.
do this heist, you know.
At that, I asked Carton, when do we have to be there again?
Heist?
Heist! And he hands her the paper as if she can read it.
It seems to be an advertisement for helping a farmer with his crops since he's sick.
She like looks at the
Heist.
others like, heist?
Heist!
I mean,
Yes,
I
it's
guess.
a great
I just
carrot
nod my
heist.
head.
Sorry, what
I
was
just
that?
nod my head in response. He said something like the Great Carrot Heist.
Yes, I said the great carrot heist.
Oh,
I'll just kind of explain to Lyra, like, he claims the writing on this help wanted ad is a different, it's like code for thieves.
oh, okay. In that case, we're not doing it. We're not going on a heist.
If it benefits the people, I would do it. If it doesn't benefit the people,
If
then
we go
I
in,
won't.
if we go in and investigate and go, does that mean we're automatically signing up?
It just has a
Not
meeting place and
necessarily.
time.
I mean,
I mean, think about
But
this.
if they
we
tell
go
you that, that's up to
investigate-
Carton, really.
Carton?
Yeah?
Is this real? Like, what do you know about this? Is it for good? Is it Robin
Like,
Hood action?
no. It's got, like, nothing in it. It just says to meet them at a certain place at a certain time.
That doesn't sound suspicious at all.
It's in Thieves' Cant. Of course it's suspicious. You think they're going to tell you where
And you
But-
think it's a good idea that our party goes?
Why not? I'm bored.
You know what? Screw it. Maybe it'll lead to something important. But if we get there and we find out they're stealing and doing bad stuff, then we're leaving.
I love
It's
how
a
you have to.
heist.
Permission.
I love how much you had to
Permission to
think
speak.
about that. I just imagine the words that you would have said there would be like stealing candy from babies or stealing orphans or something.
Honestly, I was trying to speak and then I was like yawning at the same time, and I'm like, I can't. Ugh. Words exit my mouth.
Permission to speak.
No.
Denied.
Never. Yes.
Granted.
No, Wolf was going to suggest let's go investigate it. If they turn out to be bad people, we can deal with them, and that's less bad people.
All right.
You know what I mean? We can stop a bad before it happens.
That's not a bad idea.
Let's reel back
Well-
here for a second. If this is a Thieves thing, there might be a connection to the Thieves Guild, and I'm already probably in deep water with them, so let's not kill them. That'd be
well,
great.
let's avoid
Don't worry,
killing at all.
Friend, don't worry. I'll make sure they don't recognize you.
Makeover montage.
I have disguise self, and I can cast it on.
Ooh.
You cut out a bit there, but I'm guessing you said you have disguise self and you can cast it on others.
Yes.
Yes.
Which, that
I
does
think.
bring up that I probably shouldn't. I mean, anyone who looks at me usually sees that I'm part of the Lightkeeper law of some type. She like motions to like her clothes and like it's not Lightkeeper, but it has like the goddess Lyra symbol.
I can
Well, just put this
we
on
could
then,
also.
and
Yeah, we could buy a different
Oh,
clothes.
I'd say, well, put this on then, and I hold out the cloak that I was using to wrap my magic sword in. I almost said the name of the sword.
is it a normal cloak?
Yes,
Cloak's
I
normal, the
guess.
sword not so much.
And it's your height, right? How tall is Jingo?
I don't know.
It wasn't his cloak, it was just a random cloak he grabbed. So,
Okay.
Yeah, we told Steve to grab us a cloak, and he grabbed one.
it seems to be
At least I think.
decent-sized one, a little large for you, but nothing uncomfortable.
Okay. Lena puts it on then. And like puts the head up and she like looks kinda excited, like, ooh. This is exciting.
Is there a role for keeping your calm? Or should I just say automatic fail?
Perception?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Performance.
Constitution.
Self.
Charisma, wisdom, any of these would work.
Okay.
Anyways, it's about this time that Chen reaches the party, seeing Lena put on a cloak.
Oh, perfect time.
And they'd probably recognize it as that cloak as well.
That is, if Josh is actually here.
I am.
Okay.
We never know because Chen's just quiet anyway.
Yeah. I mean, are we sure Josh isn't just playing himself? Because I'm joking.
No, the only reason Chen goes along with anything is because me, as the player, actually wants to do stuff.
Otherwise, Chen would just not.
Chen would just not function. He'd just stay at a tavern all day, eat food, and that's it.
He'd eat food, go kill monsters, and come back to see his, I don't know, cute little dog or something that he picks up on the way. Leaves it at the tavern with friends.
So, Cartan, would you lead us to the destination?
I mean,
Would you
it's
ask?
what time is it?
At this point, it's late morning, and as I said, the thing kind of said afternoon.
Oh, we're
I
getting
mean,
there.
it says in the afternoon we can start heading that way, but I mean, no rush, I guess.
We'll take our time.
On the way, I'd like to have Lena. I would like to try and look for people that that Lena could go to talk to and ask about the guards and stuff of the Light City, like get any rumors or anything. Maybe specifically, she'd try to talk to like people who are not as well off.
Sorry, say that again?
Lena is on the way gonna like talk to people, try to talk to people who are look at that like they're from the slums, not as well off, and ask them like what they know about the city guards, if they've heard any rumors of abuse of power or anything like that.
Roll persuasion or deception.
Persuasion is perception. We'll do persuasion. Yes.
Okay. You
We
hear
find the old lady from before.
She gives you 10 gold.
You manage to overhear, you managed to persuade some people to talk to you along the way, and you hear that there was an incident related to the section of the Light Keepers you heard about a while ago that were maybe corrupt. Someone from the group had what's it called? Held up a store for protection money. Kind of in the western craftsman district. And there has actually been a low amount of activity otherwise from all normal groups that you usually hear stuff about, including the blood hunters and whatnot.
I had a thought,
Yes.
which just like alternate campaign idea. What if we all like journeyed, listened to rumors, found out everything about this like cult or organization within the city, and then instead of doing anything about it, like we kill all of them and then just take over their stomping grounds.
Oh my god.
Just take everything over and continue the operation. And that stemmed from us, like, maybe going to that store and shaking them down for protection money.
I mean, what the party does is up to the party.
I'd be
Just
down for
imagine
taking down the cult, but not resuming what the.
Yeah, let's not shake down the small businesses. Let's shake down the rich people. Viva la revolution!
I kind of lost my train of thought. What were you guys doing?
Making our
think
way
we were
to
still-
the heist.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
yeah.
Main naval point.
And Lena got that information from people we passed.
Pardon?
And Lena got all that information from people we were passing, I guess.
Yeah. So once
Wait.
you. Sorry,
I
what was
want to
that?
make a quick perception.
What for?
Do I see any familiar kingdom signets that I would recognize?
Go ahead and roll. You don't see anyone that you would recognize.
All right.
Or wearing anything
to know.
interesting.
Good to know. Okay.
Could I have Carton roll perception for me? Once you guys are almost at your destination, Carton does notice a few symbols suggesting you guys are entering the territory of a local gang. And this gang is known for being professional and tight-lipped, and as such, he doesn't know a ton about them.
Abort, abort, abort.
Which side of the city are we on?
I'll make a mark. Actually, I'll make a shape. That's easier to spot. You guys are about here, in the middle of that square.
My first thought is we've gone north and we were like near where the fire is.
No, you guys were going south towards the slum.
Okay.
Isn't this kind of near where the we found that blood hunter?
That was over here where this yellow mark is.
Oh, that's really
So, I mean,
It
kind
was kind of near.
The map doesn't really show this, but that's actually a pretty large distance.
What are you talking about? That's like 20 feet.
Yeah. Here, let me measure it for you. Yeah, no, it's 10 feet. You're wrong. Anyways, so does Carton tell anyone that he sees these symbols? Because he's the only one that recognizes it.
Yep.
Lena looks ready to nope out of there. She's like, this is a bad idea. And she's kind of like pulling the hood closer and wrapping herself up more, like, ugh.
What kind of group has Lena gotten into? That's the question.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna come back to her for sure at one point. This is, yeah, I can see Noah using this as something later. I don't.
And what's the rest of the party's reaction?
I'm just gonna one of my hands, probably my left one, is just gonna kind of be resting the +1, but not the regular one. I'm never gonna use that.
If you were a gunslinger, it'd be your gun, but no, it's just your bow.
Yeah.
The way you described it made me think of like a Western movie.
Yes.
Cue
just...
showdown music.
Yeah. I just kind of rest my hand, like my palm, on the palm of my sword, and just keep walking.
And what about Chen? What is Chen doing?
I don't know, waving his arms around. Like, there's not, like, unlike you guys, I don't really have anything to, like, grab. Like, I mean, I guess the focus, but simultaneously, I don't need that for every spell. So I'm just kind of acting normal, and, like...
I mainly meant, were you going to say something, or...
No.
Okay.
Well, like, all you guys are like, I grab my bow, I grab my sword, and I'm just sitting there like, I grab the air.
That reminds me of a meme I saw. It was, that man killed my brother. Oh, I'll help you. You have my axe. And you have my bow.
Yeah.
And you have your brother, says the necromancer.
Yeah.
Sorry. Continue. Anyone, are you guys gonna stop, or?
I'm
Following Carton. Jinx.
Lena's gonna follow.
That's never a good idea.
Yeah, this is the death of our characters right here.
Secretly, this whole time, Carton wasn't leading you to where you thought. He's actually leading you to a bar. That all the drinks are so alcoholic that it's illegal.
Just smelling the air makes you drunk.
Anyways, after as you get even closer, almost at the spot, you see another sign that says "Do not enter without business." But again, in Thieves' Cant, so it looks like just normal graffiti that you can find anywhere to anyone else.
Mm.
But
Well,
business,
do we have business?
Business would include what you're, or would include the heist,
Okay.
supposedly.
Anybody want to step or leave now? I would suggest doing it.
Yes.
Otherwise,
I'll
let's
just-
go.
No, let's all just turn around. This seems like a really bad idea.
All ideas are bad.
Lena,
What?
and do you want to walk by yourself down that road again? And I point down back the way we came. Then I suggest you come with us.
I'm killing you guys after this.
Oh yeah, that's how you encourage someone. Amazing job.
Nothing works better than fear.
Why aren't
I
you
guess.
saying anything, Chen? This seems like something you don't want to do.
I'm still upset about the market.
What happened? Never mind. Oh, fine.
Still upset about the potions, you mean?
Yes, I was trying to do something good, and then it didn't work, and so now I'm upset.
I mean, the dice lay where they do.
Don't worry, I think we'll be okay as long as we work together.
Friendship! Power of friendship!
Oh, yeah, that's gonna
Exactly.
get us far. That's what
As long
got
as-
us here. You realize that, right?
Friendship is what got you to this random alleyway. Makes sense?
Yes.
Yeah, it's friendship that'll get us out.
I've got a question. Are we... I guess we haven't gotten to the place yet, but once we do, can I head up onto a roof? Am I allowed to do this, DM?
Yeah, I'll just describe. The actual meeting place is in just like the next alleyway, specifically where the sign says "Don't enter" if you don't have business. And it's actually suggesting that you go down some steps into, from the outside, what looks like a very grungy, abandoned building. And the stairs, there's stairs that go up to a door that's kind of boarded off, but there's also stairs that go down towards, assumably, a basement.
Okay. I would suggest somebody behind, in case, it goes south. As these things tend to do.
Not me.
Okay.
I'll stay back here.
Jinko.
Yes.
Sorry.
What?
Sorry, I can't. Sometimes I can't tell. You guys have a.
Oh, I
you
thought
have
you
some
like
similar
in character.
voices.
I thought you like
No.
in character were saying Jingo. I'm sorry.
Oh no. No, you're
Like, I was gonna
Yeah.
be jumped or something.
He stabs you. Sacrifice.
Alright, let's do it.
I mean, okay. I guess I head in.
We better get a lot of XP for this.
I'm not getting much XP from this because I'm a level higher than everybody.
Wait, hold on a second. Jingo's the one staying behind?
Yeah.
I'm not staying behind. I'm lagging behind. Toward the back of the party.
I want to lag behind Jingo.
Is Jingo gonna try and lag behind Chen?
Yes.
Oh my.
They just start walking backwards.
Honestly, that's the only way I can see this. You guys both notice each other trying to lag behind the other. Do you
Should
do
we roll a
anything or just
stat
stare at
or-
each other?
I try harder to lag behind him.
It lags harder.
Alrighty, I'm gonna try to keep lagging behind him.
You guys, at this point, are literally going back the way you came.
Alrighty.
Unless that's not what you mean by that, because that's really the only way to try and get behind each other.
Do the rest of us
I grab
notice
him
this?
and I grab him and try to push him down the stairs in front of me.
Is Chen going to resist?
Yes.
Roll athletics or acrobatics, Chen, and just athletics. Here you go.
Anyway,
Jingo actually manages to grab you and kind of pull you down, using you as a human meat shield.
Wait,
So we're both going down?
I warned you about those stairs, dog. I told you.
I'm pushing you down the stairs. Whether you fall down or keep walking is your choice.
Give me a second. I'm still setting up the map. I would like to point out, like everything else I do, this was not planned beforehand. This was just kind of you guys latched onto something.
Yeah.
I try.
I continue with it because I was hoping you had some type of plot plan in place.
Yeah.
It seemed like that was the plot point.
So you think I planned for you guys to go and check on the mission board?
Yes.
Yeah.
You expect too much of me. I expect you guys to literally go around and set everything on fire. How do you not know this by now?
That was also a fair assumption.
That's why he has such a good fire mechanic.
Okay.
He draws red and leaves it there.
So as you guys enter, it's fairly dark in the room, but
jeez.
eventually your eyes adjust, and
Well, I'm still wearing the light crystal, right?
Wouldn't that have died out by now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've all died out by now.
Okay. Then I will change their status to dead light crystal.
Yeah, if any of you received a crystal from Jingo, they're dead now.
Yeah, I think you had one, Joshua.
Yes, no, I did have one. I
You
didn't get it
gave
from
one
him. I
to
grabbed-
Wolf.
You also
Yeah,
gave
you
one
grabbed
to the merchant, which you never got your money for.
I didn't.
You
Nope.
didn't.
You also didn't get the money for the items you put in the cart. Carton specifically left them there.
And Carton was the one getting the money from the merchant.
I'm gonna go find the merchant after this.
By the way, I already put the money that you would have gotten into your inventory.
From
Wait,
just the
you got money?
standard stuff, not from the.
Not from that extra stuff.
Yeah.
So I did not get the 10 gold I was promised by his drunk self.
Yes.
No.
You didn't get it.
Okay.
it's entirely How much gold did you have before, from your memory?
I had 15. Pretty
15. Okay, so I
sure. I have 25 right now.
In that case, I pressed the wrong number because you should have gained 20. So if you had 15, then you should have 35.
Yeah. Okay. I'll fix it, and I'll go shake him down later.
Okay. So after you guys actually, Carton has no problem. Anyone with dark vision has no problem adjusting their eyes. Excuse me for that. I completely forget sometimes that characters are not humans all the time.
I can't see a thing.
Well, your eyes do eventually adjust. It's dark, but not black. And there's actually a corpse, a skeleton, kind of, there, sitting off to the side, and a person, kind of standing towards the back of the room here. He seems to be very well equipped. If anyone wants to roll investigation to get any more information, they can.
I would like to do an investigation.
Okay.
Can I do a history check instead?
If you can try and explain how a history check would be relevant.
Yeah, probably not. Okay. Didn't matter.
Okay. Chen, are you gonna roll investigation?
I'd like to point out I'm kind of being pushed to the floor by Jingo, so I would argue that neither of us are really in a position to do that. But if you are going
Got him there.
Good point.
Well, I wasn't trying to push you to the floor, just kind of push you down the stairs.
that's called the floor.
I'm basically just pushing you forward.
Sorry, I'm late. I was doing stuff. He pushed me down the stairs.
Anyways, Carton and Lena can both tell from that the skeleton actually seems to move very slightly every once in a while. It's not just a dead person. It seems to be an animated skeleton, but it doesn't seem to be instantly hostile like the ones you're used to.
Is this a room or an alleyway?
Sorry, I don't know if I said this clear enough. It's down some stairs into the basement of a building in the alleyway.
Okay.
Did anyone I get that.
My
just
plan was
forgot.
never to enter the building, but I'm just gonna roll with it.
Well, you're also kind of being strong-armed into entering the building.
Yes. So, yeah.
Sorry if there's confusion. There's a lot of things going on, okay? Behind and in the
It's a room
screen.
in an alleyway.
Yes, you're in the basement of a building in the alleyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hence why I was saying there was stairs going up to a boarded door, but also stairs going down to a basement on where the symbol is kind of pointing towards. Or the thieves' camp. Anyways, the skeleton kind of like does slight movements once in a while, and kind of appears to be watching the party. And Lena's able to tell that the person that isn't a skeleton over here, he appears to be holding some of the weapons of a blood hunter, but he is wearing symbols of a gang rather than the symbols of a blood hunter.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move myself. I'm gonna kind of step over.
Was there anything more than just stepping over? It sounded like you cut out.
Yeah, no. I just stepped over,
Okay.
and I'm just kind of facing them.
Just so you know, if you click on your character, or your token, there's all those squares around it.
Oh.
There's one that's further out, for aiming.
There we go.
And if you don't like that token, find a new one and send it to me. That was just the first that came up. So, anyways, the man doesn't talk at first. He just kind of seems to be eyeing the party, waiting for them to say something.
Oh, and well met, my good dude.
Did you just say well met, my good dude?
I said hail and well met, my good dude.
Oh my god. We're gonna be killed.
I say, Will, who is this guy?
I'm just trying to decide if that's just a straight up charisma roll or not a roll. I'm conflicted here.
Just say he's taken aback, just like you. He's just completely like, what?
He's like, sneak attack.
Speaking of which, everyone that seems to have absolutely no interest in potentially doing the heist sorry, let me reword that. Anyone that doesn't want to do the heist under any circumstances, even if it turns out they're stealing from the rich and giving to the poor, roll deception.
I'm trying to figure out what my character would do. I feel like she would not want there to be any. She doesn't choose lesser evil. She's just no evil. But at the same time, I feel like she'd be like, I need to answer. Nah, I'll roll. It's probably a bad idea though to have me roll.
Famous last words.
After Carton says that, the man just kind of nods to him and then looks at Lena, who is visibly shaking. What's wrong with your friend?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to respond to this. Oh my god.
My first thing is she had a big cup of coffee.
Can I?
They don't have coffee in this world. They just have black moss tea. Come on.
They have magic bean potions.
Can I step up to right here and say something?
Sure.
I throw my hand out to the side, kind of gesturing to Lena. The dark lady here is cold. Would you please light a fire?
Do you see a fireplace?
No,
also
I
roll
can't
deception.
See. Yeah.
Lena's helping by.
Can I have Lena roll deception? I'm not gonna say that's
no.
help.
Oh god! I would like to use my inspiration, please.
Okay.
It didn't matter.
Despite saying burr, she actually manages to pull it off pretty well. And Jingo's not entirely convincing, but doesn't seem like he's flat out lying either.
Could I ask him what the job is?
How would you word it?
I was gonna say, we noticed your message on the boards. I'm curious as to what kind of show you were thinking.
Not too sure about you folks yet. So I know you're not with some other group.
You don't?
Does anyone else say anything, or just him?
I'm sorry, he cut out. I don't know what he said.
He asked, how do I know... sorry, the person you guys are talking to said, how do I know you guys aren't with any other group? And Wolf just says you don't. I was just curious if anyone else had anything to say.
Lena's keeping her mouth shut.
Carton goes, I mean, you really can't trust anybody in this business. You should know that by now. But I find us more mercenaries than really in any group.
He kind of nods his head as if this was kind of the answer he was hoping for. And then he shrugs over to a table in the room that has a box on it over here. He doesn't say anything. He just kind of like nods towards it.
Over where? I missed.
Over here.
Okay.
Boy.
I walk over and investigate.
Wait a second.
I really hope
Like, no, you can't stay
Beat you
there.
to it. Aww.
It's not that large a table with a box on it. Once you approach, you notice there's some paper underneath the box.
I pull the papers out from underneath the box.
Roll for sleight of hand?
And I want to be specific here. I'm not picking up the box and pulling the papers out.
Yeah, roll for sleight of hand.
Oh boy.
You rip the papers as you pull them out.
Oh my god.
Well, I hope these weren't important. Your paper's terrible. And I toss it over the back of my shoulder.
The man visibly face palms and sighs the way you guys probably imagine Chen is doing constantly at this party.
Him and
Yes.
Chen make eye contact as I do it. Just
Become best friends.
yes.
He looks to
Chen
Chen
is
in
the
camaraderie. I feel your pain. No.
They become best friends. Now Chen is his second-hand man.
Chen joins a life of crime, instantly multi-classes in rogue.
So he is a criminal.
I'm joking.
I mean, he's a merchant, so... But, I'm sorry.
So,
Um,
the guy just kind of sighs. You lift the box and look at the papers.
Well, you should have been more clear instead of just nodding toward the box. You really should be more clear about that, man.
Listen, it's part of the business. Just... You're new to this, aren't you?
Of them
Yes.
are, yeah.
Nope.
So Jingo says nope, Karton says more or less, and Lena says yes. We have
I
spectrums.
want to face palm.
Roll for damage.
The guy face palms as well.
Oh god.
It clearly shows. He kind of walks over and lifts the box and shows you what's left of the papers underneath. And it's a map, schematics of the... Actually, Jingo, who's the only one close enough to read it, roll intelligence. Just straight up intelligence. Yeah, you don't recognize it.
It's about accurate to what I did.
Yeah, as far as you're aware, it's schematics of a building.
Okay, I'm not that dumb. I just can't tell anything else about it.
Yeah. Intelligence was related to something else.
Can
Is it-
Lena
okay.
take a step forward to try and get a better look?
Yes, you can.
Can I see it now?
Roll perception.
Perception.
You can see every detail of that piece of paper. Roll intelligence with advantage.
I see the signature. Too. And...
You
There it
see
is.
the signature that's sitting on the piece of paper I tore off that's upside down on the ground.
You very easily recognize it as the fourth floor of the temple of the Lightkeepers.
Oh.
I was just there!
Oh boy. It's
And
just
you
kinda-
also see a certain part of the map is circled. And you recognize that that area is usually used to hold evidence.
What do you need from the temple?
Roll deception. There's a reason I'm asking that. He doesn't seem to realize that you somehow know what the fourth floor of the temple looks like.
Oh,
And he doesn't seem to notice that.
yay.
And just kind of responds, they've taken a few things from several gangs recently, and there's a decent amount of money involved in getting those things back. I'm sure you can guess why.
I see.
Can I ask him how legal this is?
Very not legal.
Are you saying this in character?
No. No.
No. Okay. Life sentence, if not death. Does that answer your question?
Mm-hmm.
I asked Lena. So,
Would
wait,
Wolf know
temple?
this?
Will Wolf notice what?
Would Wolf know that what he's trying to do is like a law?
It doesn't take a genius to figure out that stealing evidence from one of the most important buildings in the world is probably illegal.
Well, okay.
Does that answer your question, or did I misinterpret?
Yeah. No. I'm just trying to figure out what. Like,
Seems like a pretty big heist for a pamphlet that was left out in the open.
Well, there's a
Very-
reason. There's a reason we're looking for help anywhere we can take it.
Desperate, huh?
Again, there's pretty good pay. I did mention it was evidence taken from multiple gangs, did I not?
Oh, you did. You did. I'm just saying.
I want to say, what if I tell you I could just walk in there and take it?
Roll
shoot.
persuasion.
Alrighty.
He kind of rolls his eyes. Ah, yes, just like the unicorn I saw last night prancing through the market.
Okay,
Can-
you
I
joke,
want to
but,
roll in.
but
I want to
unicorns
roll
do
insight
exist.
against this.
Roll insight. Give me a second, I need to roll for him. He is very obviously lying, but there seems to be some reason he mentioned unicorns. Like it was kind of something that just came to his mind because he's been thinking about it.
It's got a My Little Pony obsession.
Who knew criminals were bronies?
Wow.
If that's
just
how
kinda
you want
look
to
at him
interpret
saying-
it, anyways.
Yeah. Just look at him and say, "That's not funny." Man.
He just kind of raises an eyebrow, confuses to why that's how you're responding.
I'm gonna ask him. I'm just curious. When did you start your life of crime?
There are some questions we don't answer or tolerate here. And that's his only response.
Okay.
If you think you can walk right in, looking back to Jingo, does your group have a specialty for stealth or disguise, or are you just a rookie that is too big for his britches?
I wouldn't say my group has a specialty in disguise, but I do.
I mean,
I'm bringing no facts to back this up, by the way.
Roll persuasion again. At disadvantage because you've already
Dude.
failed once.
Do performance and just transform.
He seems like he can understand that you're telling the truth, and seems a little convinced, and actually almost seems happy with the fact you're being so mysterious about it. Less. It seems like he's the type that thinks the less you guys know about each other, the better.
We're not going to sit down and have some coffee and chit chat.
Again, they only have black moss tea.
Right.
If you're wondering where I came up with Black Moss Tea, it's literally from a fantasy book where a bunch of programmers get sent to a fantasy world, and since they can't drink coffee, they drink Black Moss Tea.
Wow.
I don't know if that's a real tea or anything, but that's a question for Damien, if anything.
Yes.
I've never heard of black moss tea, but there are teas, and a tea company actually that makes teas that taste like coffee, and I absolutely hate it. It's horrible.
It wasn't
Awful.
that necessarily that they
Disgusting.
tasted like coffee. It was supposed to be bitter and energizing.
I mean, that might be black tea then.
Don't Google it.
Okay.
I've got many questions. Why?
Anyone watching this, don't Google it. For whatever reason, because I'm not going to Google it now. And, anyways. So, great, I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
You're admiring Jinko's mysteriousness.
Oh, the guy just kind of looks at the group. If you can get into the evidence room, as you say, and grab the boxes labeled, and then he says some numeric and letter code that Lena recognizes as being used for labeling evidence.
Hmm.
Can I just stop him halfway through his explanation of that?
Sure.
I just hold up my hand. You're gonna need to write this down.
Well, it
On
was
what piece of
written
paper?
down. It was written down, but that part is now shred pieces.
Oof.
Can I still read it?
I'm gonna need you to write
Even
it down
though
again.
it's shredded up.
I mean,
got
you
a
can
crit.
try and play jigsaw with it.
I'm joking.
Don't have tape though. Shoot.
Don't worry, you can just use mud on the back of
Or
it. That'll
coiny.
definitely work.
Coiny.
I don't think he'll keep hold of that though for long.
Anyways, he gets out a quill and some ink and writes on the paper the numbers and letters again. So get the evidence in these boxes and get them out of there. You are not allowed to destroy them unless you will not be able to get them out of there. I would rather you destroy them than get caught with them as well. But if you
Understood.
can, I need them intact.
To get this done, though, to complete my disguise, I'm gonna need that ink, that pen, that ink, and that paper.
The paper he wrote on was the diagram of the floor.
Oh, well, pen and ink.
Does Jingo have this in his possession?
Pardon?
Never mind. Sorry, go ahead.
He puts the pen and quill on the table and kind of sighs. That is all you're getting. This is how you wish to go about this job. I
Thank you.
suggest you go tonight, just after sundown, as there will be a distraction from another group.
Understood. I will go when I can. And I'll try to make that tonight. Thank
He
you.
just kind
And I
of
take the-
crosses his arms.
I take the ink and the pen.
Oh my god.
You said it yourself. I'm gonna have everything. I'll vote next.
You just had to say that.
Sorry. I missed something here. What did he say?
I was saying just to Rena that she said that I was gonna have all the knickknacks.
Oh. I think I'm the one who said that.
Yeah,
I thought it was Noah.
Hey, or you did.
Anyways.
And I said you just had to say that because now he is.
Yeah, why doesn't Chen just give the key to Alistair's chains to him as well? Just another item to the trinket list.
Yeah.
And then in 1 year's time,
but yeah.
annually, we go through everyone's inventory and try to remember what was the purpose of those items.
All right. Attica, do you guys trust me?
Out of character?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do
Yep.
anything too stupid though.
I'm gonna play my character real quick.
Say that again?
I'm about to really play how I envision my character.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
I'd rather you
gonna
play
move
how
over-
your character would act than how the party would act.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
How much distance is that? Hold
Oh no.
on. Okay, so that was 15 feet of movement. Okay. 25.
I'm very concerned.
It's okay.
Here.
I don't like this either.
If you move 30 feet of movement, I'm gonna ask you to roll deception or performance.
Okay.
Or stealth
No,
if you're trying to do this stealthily, but
No, I'm just gonna make my way over. Can I cast Hunter's Mark on him?
are you trying to do it stealthily?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay.
And I'm guessing it's one of those spells that automatically does its effects, right?
Here, I basically Hunter's Mark. You choose a creature you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry until the spell ends. You deal an extra damage to the target whenever you hit it. And I have advantage on any wisdom, perception, or survival checks I have to make to find it. Yeah, and then it's basically just.
So, essentially, what I was trying to ask was it a spell that rolls for hitting? So
No, it just happened.
Wait, did you roll twice for a reason?
I accidentally clicked it twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to notice you cast the spell.
Okay. Let me mark that I've used this. All right. I think this guy's Is it okay if I initiate a little bit of combat here?
It's perfectly fine if you want to try and get a sneak attack or anything on him.
All right. Well, I'm a ranger, so I don't think I have that. But
let me reword that. I didn't mean sneak attack the ability. I just meant attack before he knows what's coming.
All right. I'm gonna go and take an attack action, or just kind of like what I would do in a turn of combat.
Okay.
With my bow on him.
I just want to say something. Before initiative has been rolled, we're not really in a turn order.
That is true.
So stuff like this, you could just say you want to do it, and then after you do that, then everybody rolls for initiative and combat begins. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
In general, that's how I do attacking people before combat has been initiated.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna do it. All right. Here's the hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. And then for
Wait,
damage...
you have a plus 12?
Yes.
Wow.
Here's the D8 of damage, and then here's the D6, like the extra D. So a grand total of 13.
Oh wow, that's a lot. And that's the total damage. So 36.
Yeah.
Josh, was it you who told me that he makes a character like Noah does in knowing how to?
And again, I don't min-max my characters.
I just dealt 13 damage. It was 23 to hit.
Oh, the 23 to hit. Okay, you confused me. Yeah. Sorry. 13 damage. Well, actually, I confused myself. So, ignore that.
Nope.
It's the fact that you're not rolling the normal way. So I was seeing those as damage rolls.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm just gonna kind of yell to Lena, especially. This guy's a criminal. We can use that evidence to find the other criminals. And then bow, arrow goes out.
Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Oh boy!
Okay. This isn't going to end well.
Why? Jingo will go first. Right? It's by
modifier.
Yeah. Or would it be by with dexterity? That doesn't
Dexterity
matter. I have the
modifier.
negative. Yeah, that's the negative one. Yeah, you go first.
Gosh, even with a +7. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So who did you say was going first of the two?
Jingo.
Okay.
I
Okay.
probably need to try and go like right after this
Oh
combat.
boy.
It's Carton's turn.
Was the skeleton not going?
It's Carton's turn.
Oh,
I don't know what to do.
You've just
I
seen Wolf attack the man, and seems very the man seems very angry. To put it lightly.
He's angry? I'm surprised.
This is shocking. I couldn't
Sure,
imagine
that's
why. Fudge.
I'm just describing the scene. Don't shoot the messenger. Come on.
I'm not shooting the messenger. I just
You
fudge.
could shoot the messenger.
Good luck trying to shoot me through the screen.
I'm right behind you. No.
The funniest thing is I was already looking behind me when you said that.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah,
Doesn't even make sense. There's a wall there.
I'm so stealthy, you can't see me.
He's in the walls. Got it. I just have to shoot all the walls with my shotgun, which I definitely have. Don't question it.
Okay. He's going to do like the "what the fudge are we doing" symbol, you know, with your arms in the air, like
Wait,
"what the fudge" at Wolf, and then I guess he's like, "Okay, guess we're doing this." Let me see.
hey Noah, did you get
Did I get your what?
my initiative roll?
Oh, you have to click on your character when you roll. I forgot to mention that. So click on your token, then roll it again. I see it was 11, but I need you to do that so you're on the turn order and I can put you where you belong.
Where do I do that?
So in your character sheet,
Yeah.
never mind. I can just manually add you to the turn order.
Okay.
But you,
I'm
where you
sorry.
click to roll initiative just before that, you have to select your token, just like you would to turn it, so it's facing a different direction.
Oh.
And just
So you
just
select
click it
that,
so you see all
then
that
you
stuff
roll
pop up.
initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I accidentally added myself.
There we go.
That's my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, that's
take-
fine.
Take the 11. Okay.
So sorry, Carton, you moved over to him and did what?
Yeah. Can I do sneak attack since Jingo is there,
Yes.
or is he not Okay.
He is
I'm
next to
going
the
to
target.
do sneak. Okay, I'm going to do sneak attack with my cursed dagger. Is that good enough to hit? I'm guessing not.
It is not enough to hit him.
Dang it. Okay. Well, that's it. That's all, folks. I'm going to go to the bathroom, so you guys enjoy the fight. I'll be back.
You're gonna come back and your character's dead.
That's fine. I mean, he's wanted that. I'm kidding. I would like to figure out, or I would like him to have his revenge. So please don't kill my character. I'll be back.
They don't work on it.
A second, need to read through these abilities. By the way, I did actually plan for you guys to attack this guy, knowing the party. So I had a character sheet for him ready.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Don't worry, guys. We'll be fine.
Oh yeah,
I
we
think.
will.
So,
Noah, I'm gonna warn you. I'm gonna do a lot of talking during my turn, and if you need me to slow down,
that's completely fine. I'll let you know if I do need you to slow down and repeat something.
okay.
Of all the information I wrote down, there's one thing I forgot. So need to do a quick Google. Stuff like this is why I always sound busy or miss a few things.
Yeah.
Okay. So the man kind of runs his hand along his blade, cutting himself slightly, and the blood kind of glows and forms around the weapon. And his weapon now kind of seems a little stronger. And he attempts to attack Jingo. Give me a second to roll. Sorry, he has a dagger, not a sword. And what's your AC? Jingo?
10.
10? Okay.
10?
Yeah, that doesn't quite seem right, but it says 10.
What's your dexterity modifier?
0. But
But
I'm wearing scale mail.
Scale mail. Yeah, that is very clearly not right. Let me Google scale mail.
Yeah.
It's a 13. It might be a 14, actually.
I'm just gonna Google it.
It says it's equipped, though.
Do you have
14.
proficiency in medium armor?
I have proficiency with light and medium and shields.
Okay, by the way, just for future reference, all your stealth is at disadvantage while you're wearing scale mail. And
That's a good point.
it's 14 plus your dexterity modifier with a max of 2 from the dexterity. Since you have 0, you just have an AC of 14.
Cool.
Disregard that. I was trying something.
You fire off your longbow in the middle of someone else's turn. All of the rules of the world just break apart, and everybody dies.
I'm trying to figure out how to edit it.
Our sacrifice combines with the light crystal to drive away the darkness forever.
That's how I...
So the man tries to stab at Jingo twice. The first one missing, and instead he hits his own hand, hurting himself slightly.
Does he take light damage from that?
Pardon?
Did he take right damage from his own attack?
And the other attack manages to hit you, dealing 13 damage as fire kind of leaps from the blade onto the wound. It also leaped from his blade onto him when he scratched himself. And that's the end of his turn. So Chen, your turn.
So I have an idea.
No.
Is it fireball?
What else was it gonna be? It is the answer.
It is always the answer.
Yeah.
You enter a room, cast fireball.
I don't know why I didn't cast it, honestly, now that I'm thinking back.
Yeah, really.
I really should.
I'm disappointed. You should have cast fireball as soon as you saw the fake stall as well.
Yeah.
It's always the answer.
Yeah, I know. I'm disappointed. Yeah, now I'm gonna cast Bead of Frost on the knife fire guy.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
I mean, I've probably made it apparent. He's a blood hunter in at least his class.
What's his race?
Pardon?
What's his race?
He appears human.
I do have to say, Joshua, if you had done fireball and caught me within the blast, I was going to use Hellish Rebuke on you.
I have 2 3rd level spell slots.
That's enough for 2 answers to any problem. Anyways.
And I have at least 2 uses of Hellish Rebuke.
Chen misses the man, but somehow manages to not hit Lena, Wolf, or the table that are all kind of in his way.
What?
Alrighty.
He just shoots into the.
I'm just
Instead,
saying,
it's hard
okay,
hand.
he would not have hit Wolf because he's right next to Wolf, but he could have hit Lena and he could have hit the table.
Yeah.
I would have been fine with the table.
It shatters and sends shards into everyone around it, dealing
Wait,
damage. No.
He would have had. He's attacked chairs and tables then.
He is the destroyer of furnitures and animals.
Fear me.
He probably would have played it off as the table's a mimic.
Exactly.
And we would all frickin' get mad at him because we've got a mimic child. And doing that in front of him is not okay.
I laughed, he laughed, the table laughed, the coin laughed.
The coin sweared.
Anyways, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
Okay. Wolf's turn.
Okay.
This is gonna get really confusing the moment you guys fight wolves.
And make sure you have your mic close so it picks up on everything you say, and you don't have to repeat everything.
I'm doing this through my AirPods, so I'll try my best. So with the Gloomstalker thing that I told you about,
That I completely forgot.
Yeah. So basically, here, Dread Ambusher. At the start of your first turn of each combat, speed increases by 10 feet. That's not important, but one additional weapon attack that deals an extra 1d8. So right now, I have 2 attacks, and the second one deals basically plus 1d6.
Okay.
And I'm
Wow.
also gonna action surge, so I'm gonna make 4.
Are you multi-classed as a fighter too?
Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna make 4 attacks on this guy for 1d8 plus 1d6, and then 2 for 2d8 plus 1d6.
Okay, just roll the attacks and we'll see if you hit in the first place.
Okay. And I actually made this on. So, and I'm gonna say for the 1d8 versus 2d8 is just like the first one's 1d8, the second's 2d8, then 1d8, then 2d8, just to be fair. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, all of them hit? Roll for damage?
Okay. So let's see, I have plus 5 damage, so that'd be what? 68 plus 20.
If it's a normal amount of damage with no bonuses, you can just click on the name of the weapon on the roll. Otherwise, yeah, just roll by hand.
Did I just hear that correctly? 68 plus 20?
And then also plus 46. So there's
Oh my!
45 from the d8. And then with an additional.
I need to know how you make your characters.
So 51 damage.
Wait, hold on a second. So that D6 is from the that
Hunter's
D6
Mark.
is yes. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Uh,
So Wolf Redmane fires arrow after arrow into the man, each hitting him in very vital parts of his body. But he stays standing, and if
What?
anything,
What
looks
the heck?
more
I should have
enraged.
cast Fireball.
it's a halving triangle!
I should have cast Fireball.
Don't you mean Grangle Halvin?
I just want to point out, for Mitchell's sake, the party is used to me sending waves of weak enemies. They have yet to fight a strong enemy.
Okay.
I mean,
So that's
be
kind
fair,
of
we
why
did
they're
fight
having this
the-
reaction.
We did fight the necromancers. It's just we cut their fingers off, so they were really easy to kill.
Which goes back to the tons of weak enemies case. Because after that, they were weak. Couldn't even cast any spells,
really
which was
bad
their
for-
specialty.
You're welcome, DM. Wink.
Lena looks kind of terrified.
What, of the human pincushion, or of Wolf making him into a human pincushion?
Both!
Oh my goodness.
This wolf is very violent! It is not at all a puppy!
And it is what?
Is that all you want to do? No movement or anything?
I was like, to get here.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'll...
So, just making sure, that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
If anyone
Jenga's
wants to
turn.
know how-
Okay. That's so much damage. I will.
We have dealt 64 to him, by the way.
Yeah.
It's like I'm playing with me.
I know, it's great. Until it's my turn to GM, but right now it's great.
The moment you said how much damage we dealt, it reminded me of this one time that Josh sent a really difficult enemy against us, and I was paying attention to how much damage we dealt, except I wasn't dealing nearly as much damage.
To be fair, you guys were also lower level at that point, too.
Yes.
I can also only do that many attacks on my first turn of combat for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he also used an ability which he can only use, I think, at this point once a day. To make it also do more, if I'm correct. Action surge.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I only have that one time for short rest. So unless this fight goes on for a while and I just decide, take a short rest.
We're gonna be here like an hour. Oh my word.
It's like you somehow have a spell to freeze time until you've finished your short rest.
Well, I can use concentration.
And then I leave combat to come back into combat and then do 4 more attacks with Blue Stalker.
Yeah, and by the way, Josh, I don't min-max my character. What you're seeing now is a min-maxed character.
Yeah, they look pretty similar,
Have I ever done...
Okay, I'm not interested in this conversation right now.
Okay, Mr. I definitely deal 51 damage in a single turn.
I will... Well, I'm not going to be able to avoid, giving the name of my weapon if I use the sword.
Oh, do you have the ability to tell it just to message me?
Maybe. Or I can just do this.
You could just change its name.
Yeah.
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 Just put it in your... Oh, you already have it in your inventory, so, yeah.
Yeah. I will do that. That did not help.
That still says what it did. No one read that. And it doesn't even matter right now. Especially since you didn't hit.
Yeah.
Fancy.
A large amount of people messaging me in Discord right now. And it's not helping this.
How much do I take again for my damage die? So one... Wait. I didn't take another Blood Hunter class, so it's still a 1d4, right?
It's whatever that dice is.
I'm pretty sure my Hemocraft die is still 1d4. Let me look real quick.
Sorry, I messed up in real life. Give me a second. Or, well, with the stream. But it's fine now. Continue.
Yep.
I'm trying to find the dice for you. It's a 1d6 right now.
I'm still a level 4 blood hunter, so it's still a 1d6.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the part. Oh, maybe you're right. Yeah, 1d4. Yeah, because you're. I remember. Yeah, because you multi-classed.
Yeah.
Everybody's
I'm
going
not
to
finding it back
multi-class in this group. Oh my god.
I haven't.
I have not either.
Yeah. I took
But
damage.
we're all going to end up multi-classing because I'm planning to multi-class.
Yeah.
It's just wait, you two. Just wait.
So yeah, that's my turn. All I get.
Okay. Lena's turn.
So first I want to see, has the skeleton moved at all?
The
Is it looking
skeleton
like
has
it's-
made no movement since you guys entered, except for the small movements that whoever noticed before.
Okay, first thing is I am going to use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon. Do you need me to press the button?
I missed what you said, but probably.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. Sure. I don't
Okay.
know.
Oh,
that.
that goes ahead and attacks. Well, I guess I will use that. Let me.
And that definitely hits.
Do I need to be next to them though? No, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet. Okay,
Well,
so
and
yeah.
What's the range of the spell?
60 feet.
Yeah, you can
I
just
can move the
conjure
weapon
it next to him.
Okay, and I'm attacking not the skeleton, but our blood hunter.
This guy?
Yes. So.
You're right.
It hits him and deals 7 damage.
Okay. Why? Okay, there it is. And then where
Sorry.
did my character sheet go? As an action, I'm going to be casting Secret Flame at the bones.
Okay. Second. The skeleton does not move as it's engulfed in flames and kind of crumbles to ash.
Wait. Well, you don't have to worry about that now.
Oh, just
Just to let you know, I wasn't metagaming because I saw it on the turn order. My thought was that since she saw it move before, her thought
Yeah,
is
no,
like,
I understand.
It's gonna get up and attack. So.
epic victory.
This is
Okay.
the end of my turn.
Yeah, you can move if you want.
No.
Okay. Carton's turn.
Oh, is it?
I'd just like to point out that the blood hunter looks very, very wounded. A lot of blood coming out of the arrow wounds and whatnot.
I'm gonna do sneak attack again since Jimbo is there. What are these rolls? Oh my god.
Yeah, the rolls are not in our favor today, are they?
No, you do miss.
Okay. Well, that's my turn then.
Okay, give me a second.
Has anyone been like hurt yet?
In the party, Jingo was hurt pretty badly.
Okay. How you hanging in there?
Oh shoot, I forgot about that.
How you hanging in there, Jingo?
Well, that complicates things.
Were you gonna fireball him?
How are you hanging in there?
I don't think you
should
can.
metagame.
Oh.
Technically, I can revive him. He looks pretty badly wounded then, right? Yeah, like you said.
Let me.
I'm at.
He looks like
roughly
he's taken a
half
serious injury, but he looks like he's still fine for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that fine?
Yeah. Like whatever you want to do. I don't want to metagame.
On a scale of 1 to 100 now.
53.
So, was that all you're gonna try and do, Carton?
Yeah, I said that was my turn.
Oh, I missed that.
Sorry, I guess I didn't say it a lot.
The Blood Hunters going to turn towards Jingo. And, give me a second. I apparently didn't have one of the spells set up correctly. So many things I have to look at for this.
While you're doing this, does this sound like the proper lineup of everybody in the party? Chen, Lena, Wolf, Torin with 2 ends, Jinko, and Carton?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, there's a lot of us now, so it's hard to keep track. Alright.
Oh, also, I would just like to say, Damien nailed the art. I'd just like to say that looks amazing. He sent it to me.
Oh, sorry, you were cutting out a lot. I'm.
He said your art was good, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here.
I agree.
Is it okay if I send it in the art?
Oh,
yeah,
I
that's fine.
was going to. I'm making an icon for everybody right now, so I was going to send them all at once, so then everybody can get each other's.
Do that. Never mind. I'll...
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
So the Blood Hunter grabs onto Jingo and drains energy from him with the spell Vampiric Touch, taking 14 health. And I need to... Okay, so... and that's his turn. Chen's turn.
Is he in
how-
the same 5-foot radius as me?
Pardon?
Wait, does it even matter? Maybe.
Wouldn't...
I cast Hellish Rebuke on him.
Okay, go ahead and roll whatever you need to roll for that. Okay. He needs to get dexterity saving throw.
That's a pretty good one.
And what happens if he passes?
Half as much.
Okay. He takes 9 damage. And seems to be even closer to death than he was before he drained health from you.
That doesn't make sense.
Vampiric Touch doesn't give you all the health you drain.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a question here.
Yes.
How bad does the pincushion look, and how bad does Jingo look?
Jingo looks very bad. He looks like he can barely hold on to his sword. And the pincushion looks even more so.
Okay.
Fireball.
Well, the thing is, I'd kind of already made up my mind.
What would
And
Chen
so I'm
do?
trying to come up with justification as to not do it.
boy. Oh boy.
I cast Fireball.
Okay, where do you aim it?
I want the center. I want to be right on this wall.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. You're
Because
gonna
it's
get the
up to range.
healer caught in the fire.
It's a 20-foot radius. If I don't do that, then I'm gonna catch more people.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We're all doomed.
Go ahead and do the roll so I know what everybody needs to roll. You don't need to make the square, we got it.
Yeah.
I know. I just want to.
Okay, everybody in the radius make a dexterity save throw.
What is
I'm
that?
a
What
minus
does that
one
do?
at
No,
dex.
you're
it
not
wouldn't
in the
be
radius.
Lena's not in it.
Oh, I am. Okay. Oh, good. Ignore that.
What does that even do? Half the damage?
Half the damage.
That doesn't matter. Either way, I'm down but not out, but didn't take overkill damage.
So Jingo goes falls down unconscious. Very like he looks like he's barely holding on.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
I have cure wounds. I can pick you up.
I'm a cleric.
Oh, that would also help.
And do you want the guy to be dead, or do you want him to be doing saving throws as well?
Dead.
Okay. The pin cushion kind of disintegrates, becoming just like a pile of very charred bones and a few metal objects that was on his equipment, or was his equipment. And let's see. Carton passed 25 divided by 2.
12.
12. Wait. Wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
you're
So
right.
wouldn't it be 12.5? And since everything's rounded up in D&D, 13.
No, everything's rounded down in D&D, so 12.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, whatever. I'm not gonna question
Less
it. I don't know
damage
the
to
rules
Carton.
well enough. So yeah, you take 12 damage. Carton's was not hurt before, but otherwise he's fine.
I mean, he might have I wouldn't say a limp, but I wouldn't say he's fine either.
Is that
a-
the end of turn order?
Metagame.
Yes, that's the end of turn order. I would also like to add that the wall that exactly where the fireball hit crumbles and gets blasted back, and there's a cave system that was hidden behind it.
You think
No,
we're going
bringing
to
back
go
the cave
through
system. Quick, let's
We're
turn
not
around and
going
avoid
through
it.
And if you
Can I
want
make a perception check on that?
if you want to heal me, go ahead. But I'm gonna go because this has gone longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I was going to finish after this fight.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
You can't really see that far in. It is a pretty dark cave.
Okay.
Lena's gonna rush over.
Hold on, before Cohen, are you still here?
Yeah.
XP, I'm gonna say 1,200. And for Carton,
Okay.
I'm gonna say 800.
This
I
is
just-
what I get for coming to every session.
I mean, you're still higher leveled, and you're still gaining a decent amount of XP. So,
If they heal me, then you can go ahead and change it. Because I would, like, if nothing else happens to the contrary, I would like to try and sneak in there. Not for the heist necessarily, but under cover of that distraction. So I don't necessarily want to take a long rest.
Yeah,
If someone heals me.
I will heal you. I'll get you up.
Yeah.
I didn't exactly hear
At
what you
least
were
stabilize
asking.
it.
He wants to sneak into the cave system.
No, I want to go through with the heist, but not actually do the heist part of it. Just get in there and, do whatever I want to
completely
do.
misheard you.
Because there's already a distraction.
Well, that can wait for next session.
Next time.
I know. That's what I prefer for it to wait till anyway.
Okay.
Just making it clear that I don't necessarily want my character to take a long rest before I do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, who's healing him?
I'm casting Revivify, which you touch a creature that has. Oh wait, he hasn't technically died, has he?
No, he has not
no.
technically
You can just
died.
stabilize me and I can heal myself.
You can
I
either
can
stabilize
heal
him or wait for him to die, then cast it.
Doing something like Cure Wounds. Can you do that on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any healing spell basically revives anyone who's been knocked
Yeah.
unconscious.
Okay,
I'll
I'm
go
just
ahead and do
gonna.
that.
You can just say he's still unconscious,
Enough.
though, because he has to go.
Yeah. Well, I need to get going soon too. Yeah, I'm gonna do a. Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, I just kind of did it.
It's okay. I
So are
mean,
you
we both can do
both
it.
healing him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't make it a level 2 slot. I'll just do level 1.
I'll go ahead and give him the health. He should be at 20 now. Oh. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I did that real quick before moving.
All
I
right.
didn't expect it to happen so quick. Bye, though.
Bye. Let's see. I feel like there's something that's missing. Anyways, does anyone else want to do anything else?
I want to search the body of the person.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
What? I'm sorry?
They're trying to search the body of the person.
Yeah.
That's Ash.
No.
I mean,
If
Yeah.
every greedy vulture that's trying to search him, go ahead and roll investigation.
God.
Lena manages to find stuff first and finds I have to roll. Um, 43 gold coins
Woo!
and 12 silver coins. And then Wolf and Chen both kind of find a crinkled up piece of paper in his in one of his pockets, but it's very burnt, and but it was kind of behind him, so it was partially protected.
I'll let Chen have that. He rolled higher.
There's how many of us right now?
1, 2,
1, 2.
4 people who are gone in real life.
Oh.
5 if you include Jingo. Why?
She's gonna give the others, each one of them 8 gold.
Oh,
And she's
nice.
keeping the silver, and so...
thank you.
Bankers pay.
Thank you, Lena.
Maybe you do. I don't need all that gold. Wait, hang on. I think I did the math wrong. Nope, it's... Okay, yeah, and then she should have the 3 gold, 3 extra gold and 12 silver herself.
Wait, were you giving some to Jingo?
Yes,
How much?
8.
Okay. Okay. I just want to say, I realized I'm pretty sure Jingo's the only one that's ever gone down. And I don't mean it to be that.
Down once.
What?
I think. Oh no, never mind.
I don't mean it to be that way, but I sure hope he doesn't think I'm bullying him.
He's
This was
just-
kind of on me, so
Well, I was having the guy focus fire on Jingo simply because Jingo was already closest first and then the most hurt afterwards.
yeah. But to be fair, his class also has him get up close too, so you know.
Yeah. anyways, so Chen, do you read the note you found? Do you take it, or do you just leave it?
I'll try to read it.
Okay. As I said, it's badly burned, but what you can read mostly seems to be a letter about a farm.
Nope.
You want to hand it over?
I'm not handing it over. I'm just gonna sigh and kind of toss it behind my back.
Can I pick it up and read it?
Yeah.
Okay, I pick it up and read it.
It's very hard to decipher given that it's not only in code but badly burned and you only get pieces of it. But it seems like it was likely just a description of the job.
Okay.
I think Wolf would like to reassure the group that he wants to try to use this evidence that is scouts by other criminal gangs and kind of work against the gangs and like fight the crime.
I can give this information. If we bring the map, we can give it to the lightkeepers at the temple and let them know.
Alrighty, you do that.
I'm good. I'm good for that.
Specifically you. And not me. I don't want to be there.
Fine.
So, unless anyone has anything else they want to do in this direct room, we're going to end it here.
Yes.
It's not where I like to end sessions, but quite frankly, I don't want to play out you guys going all the way back to the inn or something like that in the middle of the day.
I mean, if we are going back into the end, on stealthing the entire way there.
How much XP was it?
I believe I said 1,200 for everyone except for Carton, who gets 800.
Because I've been here every session.
Again, once the rest of the party reaches the level, they'll be getting the exact same amount of experience as you are, except you'll just be way further in the level than they are. It's not punishment, it's just balance.
I have nothing to say to you.
Is not
No.
Gulag. Is Russia.
Everyone get equal opportunity and whatnot. Is only right.
I'm pretty close actually. I'm about 100.
I take XP caps from you
3,100
then.
away.
I just need 2,000 more.
Well, shoot, why am I being held back?
Sorry,
Everyone
Josh,
else
you need
is
2
real.
more what?
I need 2,000 more.
Oh, 2,000 more.
Well, technically
That's
1,900, but you know.
That's still like 2 sessions away.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well, somebody missed 2 sessions. Oh, I'm salty now.
I'm sorry for having a life.
I need 3,600.
I don't understand why you're so mad. You're still higher level than everyone, and you will probably remain so.
2 sessions.
Anyways, so no one else is doing anything else in the room?
No.
Okay, so yeah, we're ending here.
Thank you, Noah, for the session.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.